amazing colour.
Hey folks, we are back on the van. Sorry the last video ended up with a bit of suspense. I didn't get it all finished. There was a little bit from yesterday that I can share in this video, and then we'll get on with what I've got left, which is more trim, more paint, and hopefully getting the van finished. Nothing complicated here. I'm just going to use some 9mm ply, I think this is. I'm going to set some magnets in it, just drill some holes, set some magnets in, carpet it. Let's sit there. Right, so I've got 2 of my sections now and some black carpet. It's the normal 3-way stretch. It's really easy to use. Sorry, 4-way stretch, really easy to use, and it can make just about any job look respectable. It's cheating, let's not lie. It's I'm not a fan of it when people use it everywhere in the van. It has its time and place when you're going around corners and curves and stuff, but for this situation it's just an easy way to go. I think we might need to go and pay a visit to the studio because Joe's fabrics are simply not going to be allowed out of the building. Just realised I never actually worked out how we're going to put the magnets on this. I'm not sure the magnets I've got left will be strong enough to go through the carpet.
Amazing colour blue. Amazing colour blue.
It is blue. Is that your new word of the day? Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing. I'm pretty sure this is not going to be strong enough now because the carpet is now setting our board away further than the magnets, so it's unlikely to have enough grip, stick, pull. That's the right word.
That's tricky. That's tricky.
It's alright. A couple of these strip magnets could work.
In here. What? I was in here.
No, you're not staying in here. You go and do the school run like a good girl. If you've not used this stuff before, it's basically a contact adhesive. You spray it on both sides, then need to almost let them dry, and then they tack together. I think that's tidied it up just fine. It also means that all the stuff you don't want the kids to touch is away, out of sight as well. It's another job done. We're slowly getting there. Back doors, what do I need to do at the back? Don't need to do the back doors, I just need to sort out the cupboard doors at the back now. These pods are the removable pods, so this is permanent, but these come out. So you end up with a 1.2 metre or thereabouts load bay, so you can get a full pallet in there. I mean, look, not everyone's like me. Not everyone is going to want a forklift to be able to put a pallet in their camper van. It's just having it so it's adaptable and it's like a Swiss Army knife of functions. Right, these rear storage units were always going to be pull-out drawers. Big, long, heavy-duty drawers. Now, I'm not cheating by not doing them. It's just simply the fact of there's no point in going to making drawer boxes and everything if we're not keeping the van. Someone else can easily do that. It's like a nice, easy project to add to the van. So I just marched off and gave this a quick tidy up with a bit of paint. I've fitted the catch on here and on the other side, so those are all finished. While some of today's footage is what I filmed last time we were on the van, thanks for all the comments on the last video. The van is looking good, it's slowly getting there. It's been a very long drawn out project, but we're really pleased with how it's finished. And of course over the years, we've used it quite a bit for ourselves, just in a half finished state. But the priority now is finishing it to a point that we're really happy with what we've achieved. And then it's gonna go on to a new owner because there are other priorities now. Now I got the feeling from the comments in the last video that quite a few of you might only watch our van videos, in which case you might not know that we're moving house. We're selling this house, we've already bought a farm in Gloucestershire, and for that reason, because we're going to be building the house and new enterprises up there, a camper van is lower down on the priority list than a tractor or a mini digger and other higher needs. So therefore the van is going to be going on to a new owner as and when it is for sale. We're still yet to get to that point. Later on in this video, I would love your help. I lost our 3-pin adapter for our hookup, so bought another one. I'm gonna plug in the van now, just so I can keep everything trickle charging. I need to move it forwards. The trouble is, when the battery's low, and it just has enough to start, if all you're doing is moving it back and forth on the driveway and maybe just using it short distances, it really doesn't get any chance to charge up. So I wouldn't be surprised if
on West Indies on Radio 1
we don't have enough to fire up now. Not even an attempt. But I'm gonna go and get the charger. Only a little charger, but over the day it'll do fine. Right, let me fill you in on progress so far on the sealants and things like that. So it looks like a right mess in here right now, but what I've done is clean the floor around the perimeter. I've then just put a nice sealant bead around. So that's all been nicely tooled off. Although it does just neaten up the floor, it's also quite an important way to go as far as sealing it from water, because if you think about it, if you're coming in from swimming or the rain or the sea, or if there's a spillage in the van, your van is never going to be perfectly level. So what happens is it'll always migrate somewhere and it's going to go to the edge, one of the edges, and then it'll make its way into the plywood underneath, and it's just not a good way to keep the structure of the van nice and dry. So by having a really nice solid or consistent flooring like this vinyl, which we'll do a video on in the future because I've got loads of footage from the years of use of this, and I think it's a good flooring to be recommending. Just an added way of looking after the substructure of the van, I guess. Now, I've just taken a break from the van to come upstairs, do a bit of work, and this is the point where I need your help. Now, of course, I've already mentioned that we are selling the van. That is a certain. So, yes, we could wait till spring or summer, but we really need to sell it this side of Christmas. Right, let me give you a bit of a lowdown on the van. The van is a 2012 Citroen Relay. It's the L4H2, so it's the extra long wheelbase, so loads of space inside, and also that type of van, the Boxer, Ducato and Relay. They're nice and wide, so you can sleep across it. Again, it gives you loads more living space inside. It's done 160,000 miles. Actually, when we bought it, when I think it was 3 years old, it had done 150. So we've really put minimal miles on it. So it's been well cared for. All of the miles it had done prior to us were just motorway miles. I think, you know, it was a maintenance vehicle on the motorway. So no problems at all mechanically. I've just had an oil service done. Any of the advisories that were on the MOT, they're only minor bits, but I had those done. New tyres, and I think that's it. So as you can probably tell, it is pretty much as new, the conversion, because we've used it about 2 or 3 times, which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is. It's got a separate gas hob and oven, and a compressor fridge. It's got solar on the roof, solar charge controller and all that stuff. It's got a Sargent system inside, which does all the distribution of the 12 volt, and it's got electric hookup. Apart from that, it's got 2 bunks. It's got a double bed, so it's kind of a 4 berth, but there's loads of space at the front that you could easily do 1 or 2 more kids' beds if needed. Like I've made a point of in this video, all the seats come out, all the beds come out, so it is a really versatile van, and we've used it for way more things than just camping, as you've probably seen on the channel. But I think that's probably all the highlights of the van that you might need to know. So what I'm asking is, for those of you who are still in the scene or converting a van or have just bought a van, you're more likely to know what it's worth than I do. I had my finger on the pulse when we were actually doing the conversion, but I wouldn't be able to tell you now. Of course, it's the wrong time of year to be selling a van, I know that, but we cannot keep it until the spring. So therefore, if you have any idea where we should be pricing it at, then we would love it if you could just send us an email or a DM on Instagram, just to help us get some sort of guide. I think it's more likely than not that we will just list it as a listing on eBay with a reserve, and hopefully it'll find its price that way. But equally, we want to make sure we do get what it's worth, because there's a lot of time and a lot of money that's gone into it, so we want to be sensible about it. And I need to buy a tractor, so there we go. I'd love to have your help. I'm going to jump back to the footage because there was a little bit to wrap up on down in the van. Once again, I've been beaten by daylight, beaten by time, so I'm going to have to pack up. But before I do that, a couple of things to share. Joe's just given me the nod out the window that I need to remember to mention the mugs. We've got a bunch of mugs. I think we've got 50 or so left. If you want to pick one of those up, then I will put the link down in the description. We'll be posting the next batch out next week. So plenty of time for Christmas, or just buy one for yourself. Also, Isotunes are a long-term supporter of our channel. Have always given us that discount code in our videos to share with you guys. They have a special offer on at the moment, which is an additional 10% off. So it's 20% off any of their products. I'm going to put that link down in the description here. A bunch of people were asking on Instagram. I didn't know it at the time, but it's down there, and the code's there as well. Just make sure you type that in. Buying anything through that link supports the channel, so thank you for that. Always appreciated. I'm going to head inside now after I've packed up, because I need your help on how we're going to sell this van, which I'm actually falling back in love with.